So, but when I come in the house, what am I going to do? What am I doing? I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get a shower. I'm going to turn the TV on through the loop, and I'm going to sit and watch TV. I'm going to laugh and giggle. I'm going to spend a lot of time watching YouTube because I love YouTube. And then I think about it later. You could have been making videos. Well, welcome back, you guys. Today's topic is going to be how to find the perfect time to create. Is there actually a perfect time to create? I am going to have to say that I don't believe there is. I believe that what you have to do is find the best time to create and stick with it. If you are a new creator like me, or if you are planning on starting a YouTube channel, I know that's one of the first things that you think about is how in the world am I going to be able to actually fit in creating videos, editing videos, doing all of the things that the other creators are doing, and fit all this in my schedule. And it all depends on what all you're having to endure right now. Do you have kids? Do you have a spouse? Do you have a job? Do you work more than one job? Are you taking care of someone? There's a lot of things that play into why you would have an issue with how you're going to actually fit in creating videos. I've always had a problem with it since I started. My channel is 7 months old, but I still right now sometimes struggle with the time that I'm going to actually create my videos, and especially when it comes to editing. I find myself having to take things out because we can ramble, especially staring into that little dot. It makes you ramble, and sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it until it's too late. And when you go back and look at your video, you'll be like, what? Why did you say that? I'm telling you. So to actually even find time to even edit, that is already enough in itself to have you thinking that you may not even start at all. But don't let that get you deterred. If you got something that you want to actually do, then what? There's always time of the day for it. I knew for a fact that I just had to come up with a schedule, and that's all you have to do. You have to come up with a schedule. Like what I was doing was I work in the morning, so when I get off work, I would work out. I decided I was not going to let anything get in the way of me taking care of me first. Well, by the time I finished that, it's already getting late, and I just didn't want to do it during the week. So I decided I'm just going to do it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As long as I'm not doing anything extra, I will create and do my editing between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I realized that I was still being overwhelmed. And that's because not only do I work, but I do all of the little extra things that I do on the side. You watch my videos, you already know your girl be into a lot. I be doing the most. So how in the world am I gonna have time to fit it in? What is that perfect schedule? I figured it out, at least for now, but I don't know how long that's gonna last either. I may have to swap it up a little bit again. But there are a lot of different things that play into it, as I stated before. You could have kids. I don't have kids in my house, but at one point I did. And then I knew for a fact at night, during the week, I was not going to be able to pump out any videos. I knew that if they were here with me during the day, I would not be able to pump out any videos. As soon as you get everything situated, you're going to hear your name, the doors is opening, and it is most important to have silence and the way you can actually think and without having any disturbance. And that was really, really hard to do if you have someone in the home with you. But I had to figure it out, and I know that at the end of the day, you'll figure it out too. Now, to say there is no time, I have to dispute that one because I know for a fact there is some time. Because if I didn't do it on the weekend and I was doing nothing else, if I leave the house and go do something, I'm not gonna stay out all night. I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna come in. Okay, now I'm not gonna be hanging out all night. I'm gonna come home. Okay, so but when I come in the house, what am I gonna do? What am I doing? I'm going to get in here. I'm gonna get a shower. I'm going to turn the TV on through the loop, and I'm gonna sit and watch TV. I'm gonna laugh and giggle. I'm gonna spend a lot of time watching YouTube because I love YouTube. And then I think about it later. You could have been making videos. You could have been creating something. Like, why are you wasting time? So I decided I would not do that. If I knew that I had videos that I needed to do, then I would just make that a part of it. Because see, if you're doing YouTube and you're just doing it for a little hobby and you just don't care, you don't care about how far it goes, that's one thing. But if you're doing it to help someone and in the long run, hoping it helps you, then you need to take it serious. So that means that any extra time you have, you need to be getting on your creativity. You make that perfect time. You see the clock behind me? It's almost 10 o'clock. It's not 10 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 o'clock at night. And guess what day it is? It's Friday. And did I just not say that I would not be making videos on Friday? Yes, I did. But you know why I'm making videos today? Because in the morning, I have an appointment and it's going to omit me from actually making videos. By the time I get back, I don't know if I'm going to even want to deal with this or not. So instead, I decided to maneuver it to Friday to just go on ahead and make a few then. So you see what I mean? You just never know when you're going to be able to actually do it. You just have to find that time. If you ever find that you have time to yourself, then write those times down. If there's ever a moment when you can actually have peace and quiet, write those times down. If you don't have them, trust me, I understand. I've been there too, where there was absolutely no time that I had to myself to actually be able to do anything. But you have to fit it in some kind of way. Send the kids away, let someone get them. Nah, I love the kids. I'm just trying to help you come up with times where you can make your videos. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about getting rid of the kids. I'm saying let someone pick the kids up, go see grandma, go see auntie, uncle, take them to the park, and while they're gone, make you some videos. And I said make videos. That means that in the time that they are around, that can be the time that you are actually creating from the mind to the paper. So if you have something that you want to talk about, then you can write it down on a piece of paper. Make sure you have it. Hey, you already have it. You got everything situated. So then what? When it gets time for you to actually make a video, then you can do more than one. Do whatever you got to do when you first start off to just get your channel up and popping. Okay? And that is how you make perfect time. Because that is it. There is no perfect time. You just make time. You guys know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You know I'll be coming with something else later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night.